Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Welcoming you to the Friday Night Chop Session with Stormybman for this Friday, August 4th, 2023. This is number 211 in the series of Chop Sessions, and we are here to discuss the fallout of Spence versus Crawford and other news surrounding the boxing world currently. And I called this one the fallout because there has been plenty of views, sentiment, thoughts, afterthoughts, post-thoughts, all kind of shenanigans going on when associated with the events of last weekend, July 29th, 2023. So, just to have a little bit of conversation on this. I've been working on this audio because I know the brothers have been saying that my audio is not what it should be, but I've been really working on that. So I want you guys to know I'm still trying to do my best to get this back to a better place. One of the things I can do is try to turn down the music that I have as a backdrop so you can hear me a lot sharper. But it's me still working at this. That's what I was doing just before going live. I was still trying to work on this audio and get it better. So just letting you guys know I'm doing my best at this time. But I haven't forgotten or am not neglecting what has been voiced out here. So just know that Stormy is working at it. I'm working at it as best as I can at this time, you guys. All right? So just know that. So let's see what I can do out here. So you guys can let me know by giving me a rating from 5 to 10. Where do you find the audio this evening? On a scale of 5 to 10. So just let me know as we get going. You know, let me know what's up. So, but yeah. We're here. It's Friday. It's the end of the work week for me. The weekend is beginning. There are boxing matches on a couple of apps. I know on DAZN they got something new called OTX boxing that's showcasing a lot of young folk. I got it playing on my monitor in the background. But I'm just, not so much focused on it as I just got it on for a little bit of ambience for Stormy B Man. Let's see who we got in the building. Got a few people out there already. Let me get out here into the chat and see what's happening. See who we got in the building. We got big homie Coop out there. Peace and blessings, Sifu. Back smack the like button, people. Class is in session, so please pay attention and salute to all the family in the chat. IGM Tim is back saying, salute Stormy B Man. Road hours complete. Ready to enjoy this show. Yes, sir. Good to see you, IGM Tim. I have noticed your absence, so you must have been putting in that work, brother. OG Eric in St. Louis is out there saying salute to the storm and happy Friday, family. Yes, sir. William, old school, is out there saying, salute Stormy B Man, peace, my brother, and y'all smash the like button, people, when entering the building. Peace. Yeah. Shower Allah is out there with those channel emojis. We appreciate you. She says, Shalom at Stormybman in chat. Blessings to you and all listening in. I appreciate you. Laws D, my brother from the other side of the world, is out there saying, all right, Stormy brother. All right with you, Laws D. Good to see you back in the mix, putting out that good content, man. As much as I can, I try to make sure that I show up and show support, letting you know that I'm out there with the eyes peeled on what you have to offer, man. You're doing good stuff over there, Laws D. And let's see who else we got out there. You guys are saluting one another. And Mark Booker's out there saying, what up, my shy brothers? Hashtag salute to you and the legendary Eddie Davis. Yeah, man. Eddie is my mentor. I spoke to him on the phone yesterday, and he told me he was proud of what I'm doing out here. So it makes me feel good, warms my heart that my mentor can listen in and hear what I have to offer on this boxing talk, man, and give me that support. I really appreciate that. Man, it means a lot to me, man. You guys don't know. I've always referred to Eddie as my mentor. Always have done that. I give him his flowers while he's still here because I learned a lot from him. We've had great conversations talking and boxing, and when he had me in the gym assisting him, I always felt that I was in a great place working under his tutelage, man. So just let that be known out there. Antonio MMA is in the building. What's good with you? He says, salute, sensei. Right back at you, bro. And Lost D says, I can hear you loud and clear. It's a 10. William says it's a little better, but still a little low. Okay, William. Maybe if I talked about Alicia Baumgardner or something like that, you could hear very clearly, huh? And all the wax and everything else will fall out because then you'll be ready to get the Jergens out, huh? Yeah! I know. Dodge J is in the building saying salute right back at you. He says, I just walked in the door from work, so I'm eating while listening. That's William. Antonio says, the zone, I'm watching it. It's out here. OTE has been putting on lots of fights, especially in MMA. Yeah. William says, yes, sir. Thanks, OG. No problem. Benjamin Harrington is out there saying, salute, Stormy. Salute to you. And my man, KP from KC, saying, Sensei. Man, KP from KC, you guys was up late. Man, what y'all was doing up there so late? I was up early for work, man, getting myself together, and I saw you guys was over there cooking early in the morning, man. It said you had been on for about 75 hours. I was like, man, you guys are crazy. But I wrote a few comments in there and everything, but it's good to see that the community can keep things going 24/7, 365, man. But y'all better than me, because Stormy got to get that beauty rest, bro. Huh? All of this good stuff right here don't get to look like this if I don't get that beauty rest in, huh? I can't be up like y'all ugly dudes all night long, huh? Looking like old feet with corns on them. No, I can't do it. I got to get me some rest, huh? Yeah. Lost D is laughing. Les Rose says, Stormy B, keep pushing. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Keep on pushing or you'll be pushing daisies. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, William. Come on, man. We don't want to, I ain't got my violins with me tonight, so just toughen up, Buttercup, because, yeah. Yeah, KP from KC says, I was clocking in, too. Yeah, man. You guys was cooking, though, bro. You were cooking. And it looked like y'all was only on the second win. I'm like, man, phew. And then I saw Mark uploaded a portion of the content. I'm like, man, that's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work. But like I said, I'm glad to see that it's brothers like you guys that can hold it up, man, and keep it going, just in case some of us get up early like I do, because it give me something to listen to while I'm getting ready to go out there to the fields. Yeah, that's what's good. That is what's good, man. Yeah. So, as we get out here and Laws D says, like me, Stormy, I stayed up for the Bud Crawford versus Spence Jr. fight. It's taken me nearly 4 days to recover, and I'm nearly 50 years old. Well, Laws D, imagine adding 7 more onto that number, huh? That's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to tell you, that's why I said what I said about getting that beauty rest, huh? Because sometimes you be thinking you're going to miss something, and you ain't, huh? But there'll come a day when you'll be resting forever, huh? So you might as well get it in as much as you can. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Shower says, not good to have considering your line of work, William. Yeah, that's true. But hold on, Shower. We told William we ain't gonna turn this into ER tonight, huh? We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Let's talk some boxing, brother, huh? That's what you're here for, huh? Not a medical report, huh? Let's go, because I'm going to tell you, if William start listing his medical report, everybody going to be down and everything, and we going to have some doggone, upbeat music and some comedians come in here and because everybody going to be shedding tears and, Kleenex and stuff. So I ain't trying to do that tonight. They ain't trying to do that. Huh? In fact, if William want to take a special moment out, huh? We can help him out with a special trip, huh? How about this right here? Yeah, and we can let William drive the bus. He won't be able to hear everybody screaming in the back. Yeah, See, I'm here to make you laugh, huh? I ain't here to bring you down, man. I ain't. So don't bring me down. You know that song? Don't bring me down. Yeah, that's me. So. You get William to drive the bus for us, because everybody can scream and yell and cuss and everything, but he won't hear none of it. He'll just be driving with that big stupid smile on his face, and everybody be like, why that driver smiling like that? Because he can't hear nobody. Yeah. Yeah. So, we here this evening, man. This gonna be a little bit of a lightweight this evening. Some of y'all might be interested into the Jake Paul crap. Listen, don't even ask me, cause Stormy don't play boxing, huh? We don't play with that stuff. But we do have some stuff to go over this evening, huh? And one of the things that people still haven't really sounded in too much on is that Stephen Fulton Inoue fight, man. That fight saw Fulton get stopped. And I'm still a little salty about his performance, going over there ransoming his belts away like that. And Inoue coming into the fold like a gangster, huh? Going upside that boy's head. But listen, I have to tell you guys, Inoue is real when it comes to being able to punch. So whomever is going to deal with him has to be able to not only take a punch, but give one. You have to be a durable fighter. You have to have some skills, but you have to have a chin that's going to hold up, and you also have to have some power that can make him respect you. And I don't believe for one moment that he respected anything that Fulton had to offer offensively. And that's why that fight went that way, along with Fulton not being disciplined enough to protect himself at all times and giving openings to Inoue that made it seem like he just walked in the house without a screen door to open or a doorbell to ring. Yeah. So that's what was happening there. Yeah. So Lost D says Kleenex toilet for William. The shower says, speaking of Kleenex and toilets, Lost D, that was one heck of a thumbnail for your Chisora video. Yeah, man. I was like, Lost D, that's gross, man. What was up with that, bro? Huh? L-boy, I'm going to call him, for loss, huh? He coming out there with that, looking like he had some mashed up peanut butter on. I don't know what that was. But that was nasty, man. What you doing, man? This is the internet, you know. Viewers' discretion is advised, huh? Yeah. So, shit. See, it just let you know, Stormy be paying attention to everything, man. I might not comment on some things, but I'll be watching, man. I'll be like, man, look at my society. What has happened, huh? We have slipped totally into darkness. Shout out to War, huh? Slipping into darkness. Yeah, that's it. We gone. 704 Joe is in the building. Geo James Khalil is in the building. Gnarly Ray, I see you guys coming in. Salute to you as well. Salute, salute. Hey, speaking of slipping into darkness, Inoue put Fulton into darkness, didn't he? Boom! Snorville. Yeah, put him out there. Sure did. Put him to sleep, man. What happened to Stefan? He be sleep, huh? Yeah, he be sleep. Yeah, buddy. My man Scrapbook Boxing is in the building. I see you, Scrap. How you doing, man? Peace to you as well, bro. Man, y'all, listen. Y'all have been putting me and Scrapbook through the ringer, man, since this Crawford fight with some of these comments and videos and stuff, man. Us two OGs, man. We might have to take heart medicine after listening to some of this stuff out here, bro. It's rough. It is rough. That's right, Laws D. L-boy. That's what I'm calling him, huh? Because the boy know how to drop them victories, huh? Drop them. Hey, he sure is. That's it, man. But yeah, there's some news swirling around. I dropped a video earlier talking about Canelo and Jermell Charlo. It's looking mighty like they trick Mel Charlo with this fight. And once again, Canelo is stinking up the sport of boxing by getting Mel Charlo to accept this fight with him. It's looking like Mel Charlo's going to have one of his title belts taken away from him, so he won't be undisputed when he faces Canelo. Ridiculous. But Canelo can go up in weight, challenge another fighter for his title, lose the fight, come back to his own weight, take on an old and decrepit Triple G in a fight that nobody asked for, and then win that fight barely in the battle of geriatrics, and then take on the lowly John Ryder, barely win that fight. Ryder damn near bled to death from the nose, and Canelo didn't look good and has decided to come back with one more shot against someone in a fight that nobody asked for, against a Charlo. Not the Charlo that's closer to his weight at 160, which would be Maul, but Mel, who is campaigned forever at junior middleweight and had become undisputed, but had been on a little bit of an extra layoff after hurting his hand near the first of the year, preparing for a fight against Tim Tszyu. So, with the Charlo brothers out of commission for well over a year for one and a couple of years for the other, Canelo decides, I'll fight him instead of his number one contender of the past 2 years, David Benavidez, whom Badu Jack had to remind Canelo, instead of trying to fight me and weight drain me and everything, why don't you fight the fight that everybody want to see and face David Benavidez? And Canelo said, screw you, Badu Jack. I'm going to go fight a Charlo, and I'm going to fight the little one because I'm big and I'm bad and I got it like that, and ain't nobody going to stop me. And that's exactly where we are today. So I dropped that video for you guys. And I want you to know something. Canelo sucks. He sucks. Whether he beats Mel Charlo, draws with him, or gets stopped by him or outpointed by him, I don't care. I treat it as if it's toilet paper that I've used that I'm now going to flush. But they're taking his title. They're going to give it to Tim Tszyu. And Tim Tszyu is going to be able to fight with that belt in Australia, and he's going to build up this fanfare and following, and it's going to get to be more noise in your ear. You thought you heard some mess about Vasyl Lomachenko. It ain't going to be nothing like this that you're about to hear from Tim Tszyu in Australia. And I have one person to blame for this. Mel Charlo. Mel Charlo. You know why? Because he let his man purse get in the way. His man purse. He could have said no to Canelo. He could have said no, but he didn't because he greedy. Listen, we all know that his brother got issues, but they share the same DNA, don't they? That's all I'll say about that. I've always stated that I don't mind what he do in the ring because he's a damn good fighter in the ring. But when you have poor character and everything outside the ring, eventually the lines will get blurred because lack of discipline allows for things to mix in, and we're seeing it. PBC has something that they're doing with their fighters now, and guys are going to start biting the bullet, if they're not biting some other things. Yeah, I'll just leave that where it stands. But the thing about it is you have to understand that they didn't put this together for male, That's why they're making sure they're taking away one of the belts. This is the reality, people, a painful one. And some people don't want to understand that or even believe it, but it's true. It's very true. And I'm sorry, but the sport's ugly side always has to rear its head, even in light of having a tremendous fight like we had this past weekend. Regardless of who won or whatever, it was an event that saw two of the sport's best finally come together after many years. And we saw the two best in the ring. It was not fantasy. It was a reality. But what they're doing to the sport right now, I'm sorry, people. They have to come right behind and do some dirty stuff because that's what they want. They don't want you to ever forget. The sport of boxing is seedy, It's in the mud. It's in the mud. It's in the muck. Yeah. Yeah, this is what they're doing. And right now, certain individuals, they could swim in the muck and everything in silk pajamas and never get dirty or anything. And you're looking at them right there. Canelo Alvarez. Until they say that's it, folks. That's what it's going to be. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There's talk about a big fight coming up. Dr. Mark, I see you out there. There's talk of a big fight coming up out there between Jaime Munguia and Edgar Berlanga. Now, those two guys are not ready for prime time. They're not ready for the world class of boxing. But one of them is being angled and has been for a while for a title. Now, some of you may think Berlanga, but no. Munguia. Munguia has been groomed and placed in boxing presently. I've watched him get decisions that did not favor him. I've watched him have moments of escaping from the jaws of defeat, only to be awarded decisions that the other fighter should have gotten. And I'm saying to myself, with 40 fights under his belt, do you realize that Terrence Crawford now is 40-0? And you look at his body of work from the 3 divisions where he's competed, and you look at Jaime Munguia, who has turned down title shots. Think about it. I believe you're going to hear me say it here for the first time. Jaime is being groomed to take the belt that Charlo has away. It's a WBC middleweight title, and the WBC favors Jaime, and the WBC is giving Maul extensions and breaks and provisions. They're setting that up. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Stormy has been wrong before. But this is what I think that they're doing. And you guys need to pay attention. Pay attention. They're going to put that man in there as unfit as a size 12 on a woman that wears a 24. And you know That's ugly. Huh? Salute to my brother, Lost D Punch Out TV in that super chat. He says, Stormy, can you hit me up soon? We got Bivol versus Bitter Beef and Regis versus Devin Haney to talk about peace. Okay, I got you, Lost D. I appreciate you for the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. And you know that Lost D, that Bivol cannot beat Bitter Beef. And Regis is gonna whoop. No, he ain't. Devin's gonna whoop Regis. Yeah. Appreciate you though, Laws. Thanks for staying up late enough to check a little bit of me out. You can catch the rest on the replay. I promise I won't talk about you too bad. And it'll be worth tuning in. Come back. Yeah. But back to the privileged and the denied, huh? Which is what the fight should be called between these two simpletons, huh? Because Canelo really can't beat young good fighters, and Mel Charlo is running away from young good fighters. He should have stayed and fought Tim Tszyu, win, lose, or draw, but no. He decided to go on up and fill his man purse and capri pants with the load of money that Canelo's gonna give him, but a lot of it is gonna go to the sanctioning body that's gonna rip him off and hand his belt over to Australia. Yeah. So whatever becomes of this, maybe Mel might have a little bit money left to put some new dye in his hair or something like that. But I'm telling you right now, huh? He gonna need therapy after this one is over with. He gonna need it, y'all. He gonna need it. Yeah. William says, Heine Mungia is ass. He very well may be, bro. He very well may be. But I'm telling you, they keeping him live for a reason. And they're keeping the belts warm for him. See, he's going to beat this guy in the ring. They're not going to let that guy just let a title go or whatever. They're going to have one of their dudes beat him. And he's in no shape to fight. That's what's going to happen. Salute to Diana out there with that super sticker, super chat. Appreciate you, Diana. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hadn't seen you out there in a minute. So, but those are my thoughts on what's going down with these two. They're building Mel up for Canelo. Diana says, I'm always watching you. Ooh. Yeah, well, which is my good side, Diana? I have to make sure that you catch that proper angle, huh? Yeah. Salute to my brother, Drew Titan, LLC, out there in that super chat as well. Appreciate you, brother. He says, grind. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. We have to put in that work, man. Legitimate work, huh? Not people that's waiting on somebody to get off work and come home with the check so you can knock them in the head outside the currency exchange or the bank or whatever and rob them, huh? That's what some of these folks do. Some of these children of these folks listening in, huh? They out there right now. victimizing somebody. Les Rose says, it'll be beautiful when Mel beats Canelo. He immediately submit undisputed. Listen, man. He's not going to get Canelo's undisputed title. And when he enters the ring that night, he will no longer be undisputed himself. He's a sucker. He sold out for the wrong deal, and he should be ashamed of himself. He talked the good talk and everything like that, but he is about to be played, Did you guys not hear Earl Spence Jr. say in this promotion leading up to this Earl versus Spence fight? I mean, Earl versus Crawford fight, that he said, I feel like I'm being played? Charlos ain't that smart, bro. They ain't that smart. And they ain't smart enough to listen to counsel either. That's why everywhere they go, they get into some trouble and stuff like that. People slapping them and stuff like that. A grown man don't get slapped. An immature man gets slapped. And capped if he don't be careful. Yeah. Just Do Boxing, what's good with you, brother? He says, salute, Sensei OG. Respect to the chat family. Respect to you as well, brother. Respect to you as well. That's one man that putting in the grind as well. Just Do Boxing. You be putting it in. But this Canelo Charlo thing, man, the more that we move toward it, and with the news that has come down the pipeline about it not being undisputed versus undisputed anymore, I don't like that. And I just feel that they're ripping off the fans. And they're ripping off the men. Yeah. Let's roll. You must be truly a Charlo supporter, that you can't see the flaws that are happening right before your very eyes with these two young men. Dude, it's unraveling at the seams. And it's very unfortunate because they being played, both of them, in different ways. And just like my young pupil there, Antonio MMA, says, Canelo is going to KO Mel, man, and Derek James ain't gonna stop the fight. You see that? That's from a casual observer who's been listening and paying attention to everything that's going on, collecting data, Why is Canelo not facing David Benavidez? Can somebody answer me that question? Why is I don't want to hit as he represents Mexico. Why is he not facing David Benavidez? David Benavidez has been the #1 contender for over 2 years now. 2 years. 2 years in a fight that people want to see, just like people wanted to see this fight from last weekend. People wanted to see that fight. That's why that stadium was sold out. That's why they sold so many tickets. That's why they sold so many pay-per-views. That's why people was ready at the weigh-ins to support and all of that, because that was what they wanted for years. And Canelo keep telling y'all, gotcha, bitch. Badu Jack had to tell Canelo, hell no, I ain't gonna go. Why don't you take your butt on down there and give the people the fight that they want to see against David Benavidez? And for those of you all thinking about the race issue with Charlo and Canelo. They could have made this fight 10 years ago. 10. When Canelo was still hovering around 155 pounds, and Mel, Maul, Andrade were all at 154, 156. See, that's the thing. He's been playing with these guys, had them on a string for years. Yeah. Yeah. Salute to Eric Jordan out there in that super chat, super sticker. We appreciate you there, Eric. Thank you for your support, man. Diana says, exactly, Stormy. Les Rose says, because he's Mexican. Diana says, we are going to be shocked at the things we start to realize. Yeah, that's it, Diana. That's it right there. I'm telling you. See, I don't like to talk the politics of the sport too much. I leave that up to some of the other brothers. But please don't ever think Stormy ain't aware of what's going down. Huh? I'll drop little tidbits and sprinkles out there. Huh? Like a garnishment. I'd rather talk the X's and O's. But I'm going to tell you, the sport treats you all like hoes. Yeah, huh? We give them 10 here, we give them 20 there, huh? How much for a half and half, huh? Yeah! That's how they treat you. That's how they treat you. See, Shower says 100, 4 times over. Yeah. Shower says, I'm so glad Badu didn't take that mess. Absolutely. He told him exactly what he needed to hear, too. That's what Mel was supposed to say when, you know, PBC came over there tapping on his shoulder saying, hey, we got a good deal for you. How about this? Remember that video you released? Huh? And you were talking about, how about Undisputed versus Undisputed? That could be a good thing, a big thing in boxing. Remember you were saying that? Well, how about this? We could have you take your Undisputed title and go up against Canelo for his Undisputed title. And the first thing Mel said was, where do I sign? Huh? He didn't think about anything further than that little bit of dye that he keep putting in the top of his head, like carrot top. Huh? He didn't want to listen to reasoning. Huh? You've been out of the ring forever. Huh? You're coming off an injury, which makes it forever and a day. Huh? And now the guy who you should have been getting ready for, huh, is going to get one of your belts, huh? He didn't even have to earn it. You see that? And guess what? They're not even going to call him the email champion, even though that's exactly what he'll be. They save that for people like you and your brethren, huh? That's what they do. But they say these other guys are elevated to class and stature because you ran away. Yeah. Rumors out there prevail that say that you didn't even really break your hand, huh? That you just didn't want to deal with the Australian man. Yeah. But you don't care about that kind of stuff, huh? You too busy getting slapped at venues, huh? That nobody wants you to be at, you know? You out there in the crowd, huh? Knocking cell phones out of civilians' hands and stuff. Huh? Creating a ruckus, huh? But let's see what kind of ruckus is created on September 30th, huh? What you can do on that day. Because they getting ready to take it all from you, bro. They're going to take it all from you. And then where will you be, huh? Outside another venue waiting for another slap, huh? See, you may not like hearing what Stormy had to say about this, but as I've been known to say, prove me wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would love to see the bottom of Canelo's shoes, huh? When he's laying on the canvas, but it ain't gonna be you, huh? They know it'll be Mr. Benavidez. That's why they avoiding it, huh? They'll probably tell you need to fight Benavidez, huh? So after you move up to this weight, huh, and you don't win this fight, you're not gonna drop back down to 154, because the guy in Australia will say, come over here and face me amongst my home people, huh, where we could cheat you, huh? You might not be able to bring Mr. James over there with you because he may not have gotten over, huh, the tissues and everything rubbing the eyes from what happened on the 12th of August or the 29th of July. Yeah. Is he gonna have time for you, Boo-Boo? Huh? Oh, Boo-Boo, another guy that you avoided, huh? Yeah, it runs deep, don't it? It runs deep. And guess who else Canelo didn't ask? Boo-Boo. Yeah, he didn't ask for Boo-Boo as a part of this. He asked for you and your brother, huh? 2 peas from the same stinking pot, huh? Yeah. Y'all ain't ready. You're not mentally ready. And this ain't about physicality. It's about psychology. A place where people who are emotionally high-strung can't compete. And we've already seen you be emotionally high-strung, huh? We've already seen you act out, huh? We've seen that. And we've seen you slapped, huh? You were slapped. Your brother was slapped, huh? And now the sanctioning body is about to slap and take that damn belt from you. How you feel about that, huh? Undisputed no more. Let me show you the door. Yeah! Antonio, they both been slapped, bro. They both been slapped. Yeah, I've been watching this. They both been slapped. Let's roll. You can roll on up out of here with those comments because I'm going to tell you something, bro. This is going a whole different way. But I can understand and appreciate, huh? Your undying, as Thanos said to Loki, your undying loyalty. And then you know what happened after Thanos said that, right? Loki's neck got snapped. Yeah, got snapped. Mark Pinkerton says Crawford versus Charlo was the fight, not Canelo versus Charlo. Mel should have had that Mando done damn near a year ago. Crawford versus Charlo would definitely be next. Yep. Yeah. Williams says, as soon as I heard about Devin and Jamel getting stripped, first thing I thought about was like, what about Canelo? I told you, man. Ain't nobody said nothing about that guy. He's been allowed to do whatever he wanted in the sport. You remember a few years ago, he told the WBC, F you, huh? Told him that, and that was that. They even made provisions for him. Increased combuterol levels and, did away with mandatories, huh? Gave him franchise entitlement and everything. But y'all are, sit here and say how good he is. Huh? That's right, C. Wood. See, I had to correct Antonio because I told you, Stormy pay attention to everything. Just because I don't talk about him, I'll talk about him when it's necessary. And tonight is necessary because I dropped that video earlier today. And the next time I do a video on those two nincompoops will be probably the week of their fight or something. I'm not going to discuss them anymore. I just wanted to make everybody aware that I am aware that the fool won't even be undisputed. So what are they selling here? A foolish guy that is moving up 2 weight divisions to fight a guy at a weight division he's never fought at, and the guy who's at that higher weight division has gone up a couple of more divisions, huh? So what is this? Much ado about nothing. But they allow one guy all the privilege, all the rightfulness and right pathness and everything, and then another guy who ain't never really did much of anything, they're going to take it away from him anyway. Diana says, that was disgusting. I don't lie. I didn't like some of the moves of Dev, but I will always respect Young Lion. What WBC is doing, disgusting. Yeah. That Stormybman character, one of the most just disgusting individuals ever to be a part of this sport. He's like a cyst, huh? A boil in a bad spot on your body, huh? And you got to go to the doctor to have it removed. But the nearest doctor is 200 miles away. Yeah. And the roads are closed, huh? And there's a bad storm. Yeah. That's Stormybman. What a piece of ish, huh? POS. Shower says, I said if Ryan found a new trainer and specifically signed with TMT, I'd give Riri a chance. But I'll be doggone if that isn't happening. Well, Shower, let me say this. Ryan, at the pace he'll have to learn with James, can improve somewhat. But James got a whole bunch of other problems, man. Martin didn't look good in his outing. Spence failed in his. Joshua got one coming up that is going to be questionable. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to be the guy right now. Because he had to leave his main man in Spence to go over here with Joshua, who's fighting next week. Joshua may up and quit if Dillian White decides to show up and show out. He may quit. This man should be with Spence and should have sent somebody else over there with Joshua. Huh? It's a damn shame. Speaking of that, let's talk about it a little bit. This is not the kind of fight that it's not the kind of fight that's going to be your regular type boxing match. This is a grudge match, UK style. Meaning you're subject to see anything in this fight. anything. As lowly as we consider Dillian White, that's how lowly you should also consider Anthony Joshua. Because the last time they fought, Joshua edged him out. He stopped him with the vaunted uppercut that is White's Achilles. But White has shown marked improvement from that fight until now. Even though he didn't fare well against Tyson Fury, but Joshua, since dropping his fight to Andy Ruiz Jr., has not looked like the same guy. He hasn't. Joshua is a physically big guy, 6'6", 250 plus pounds, muscular, but a brain the size of a pea. He's one of the most unassured, self-loathing, self-doubting fighters in modern boxing. And remember, when he lost that fight to Usyk, White came out talking about him. Dillian White talked about him big time. White talked about AJ so much, he made fun of him. It's crazy, some of the stuff he said about AJ.
He got angry because he got booed. The Golden Goose got angry because the fans booed him. He was like, why is my fans booing me? Why is my fans booing me? I'm Anthony Joshua. I'm Anthony A-Force Joshua. I'm a legend. Why are they booing me? He went home and cried.
See, Dillian White can get under the skin, man. So I can see why Joshua could be motivated to try to knock him out. But you can't help but laugh at what Dillian White has said about Joshua, man. He's called him a weirdo and all of this. But what's that old saying? It takes one to know one? Yeah. It's crazy, man. Ed Woodson, what's going on with you? I see you out there. Les Rose says he want to see Wilder get a shot at White so bad. Why? Why? Nobody in the heavyweight division wants to fight Wilder. They all are willing to overprice themselves so the fights don't happen. They're blackballing Wilder, people. They're blackballing him. You remember Wilder saying he wanted to fight 3 times this year? He hasn't had one fight. Nobody's trying to fight him. Andy Ruiz ain't trying to fight him. None of the other contenders are trying to fight him. They blackballing this brother. They blackballing him. When you get to now, the one thing that you're gonna hear from these guys a lot is overpricing now. That's the new easiest way to make sure a fight doesn't happen. To ask an astonishing rate. Like Shakur asking Devin Haney for 50-50. For what? What have you done at 135 pounds? Beat a journeyman up? Come on. The 20% was decent for a guy moving up and a guy that didn't have any leverage to bargain or anything. Because remember, he left his titles on the scales at 130. Huh? 130 pounds. That's where his titles were left, back there. Yeah. So, these guys don't know what they're doing, but they know how to not make a fight. And that is to be like, well, if I got 1.5 million in my last fight, I'll fight him, but I won't fight him for less than 8 million. People are going to be looking like the people that make the fights. They're going to be like, 1.8 ain't nobody going to pay you that. Well, that's my final price. Now give me the number 8th ranked dude. This is how they move now, man. This is how they move. A bunch of chumps. Diana says, right, Stormy? Yeah, I know. Gnarly Ray says, it's sad to see. It sure is. Yeah, Shawa, he said Ngannou, and now he is about to fight Fury. And Fury's people swarmed in on that because Wilder was the first one to mention that, right? And that was simply because he already knew that these guys don't want to fight him. And Ngannou would have fought Wilder. He would have. But here goes Fury people swarming in, freezing Wilder out. Everybody knows that Ngannou has no chance against Tyson Fury. He's never fought a professional fight as a boxer. I don't care if he punches like the Incredible Hulk. He's not going to beat Tyson Fury. He's not. Now, what does that fight do for boxing? To hear Frank Warren tell it, Frank Warren will tell you that that fight is an event. And people love events. People love boxing, you stupid fish-eyed fool. Huh? Nobody cares about the event. People care about the fights. And Tyson Fury does not want to defend his title against a real fighter that is ranked, let alone another fighter who is holding the other belts, because Tyson Fury cannot cheat against the rest of the division anymore. The word is out on Tyson Fury. People know about the fraudulent gloves, wraps, and all of that stuff. People know about you doing things to other opponents in the gym, huh? Egg weights and mitts and stuff. It's all been put out there about you now, brother. So you have to come to the table face up, not ass up, huh? Because nobody's kissing it. Alexander Usyk is 220 pounds, 6'2", maybe. An extensive amateur background and an accomplished professional fighter in the heavyweight division, unified. Former undisputed cruiserweight champion. Those are called, if you were in the military, he's a decorated veteran. Tyson Fury is a thief. A slew-footed, knock-kneed guy who enjoyed privilege and people turning their head the other way, and also nefarious investors, fixing things for him. Remember the boar's meat crap? When he and his cousin, popping dirty for PEDs, and he's the one that came out his own self and said, everybody's using it. And the guy said, well, what about you? Not you, right? And he was like, Monday, sniff, sniff, Monday, huh? Yeah. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Take a good look at that clip and look at Fury's face all the way through the end. Take a look at it, because I want y'all to see the creativity here. You want me down on the ground, okay. Since Mike Jones decided to put a super chat out there, I'll play it one more time for you. If you want me down on the ground, okay. Yeah. 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 So, certain things are allowed to be slidden right past you. It's like it's okay. It's okay. Huh? PD usage, huh? Boar meat, huh? Tea, huh? Clenbuterol, street meat, huh? Tainted gloves, bad water, huh? Yeah. Bad fruit baskets. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. All of this shit ties together on the heels of a good fight that we had last weekend. I know that the outcome may not have been favorable for some, but it was still a tremendous event and fight of the decade or whatever. And here these people are taking the best of what the sport has to offer away from you to follow that up and give you sewage. Sewage. So the cocaine cowboy is gonna fight Ngannou. Who cares, man? Who cares? These two men put on an event. They put on a fight that people wanted to see. And it's looking like that they will rematch and face each other at 154. And that's okay. It's okay. They deserve to make the money that they are being paid for their fights. And they have garnered the respect of the people doing what they do. I would rather see these two men fight 10 times than to watch Canelo fight an assortment of cherry-picked opponents. Vasyl Lomachenko fighting an assortment of cherry-picked opponents. And Fury fighting people who are not professional fighters. It's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Thanks for handling that business, Shower. You know, some people come in here and they try to act like you know, they're legitimate. However, you always see what happens. You always see it. Yeah, it's okay, Shower, because listen, I'd rather you pull the trigger than to let a nigger. Huh? Yeah! Keep telling you guys, Stormy is of a different cloth. Different cloth. Huh? Yeah. See, I'd rather have a few of you who are down with me than hundreds of you who want to befriend me. Because if you want to befriend me, you more than likely want to stab me and jab me, but you got to get close. Nah. Yeah. And I've grown accustomed to my, what you want to call it, my central audience. Because there are those of you who rock with Stormybman and those of you who kind of like fly by night. And if you think I don't know the difference between you, you're mistaken. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, real recognizes real. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Currently, it says I have, for this show tonight, over 150 views, but I only have 57 likes. So you mean 100 people don't like me? 100 people don't like me, but what did they come here for? What do they come here for? Think about that a moment. You don't like me, but you're here. And not a couple. We ain't talking about 5 or 6 people that won't hit your like button and stuff like that. We're talking about over 100 people. Let's roll. What fantasy plane of existence have you floated in from, huh? Are you subscribed to Stormybman? Or have you decided that, oh, here's a live chat tonight and they're talking about certain people I'm familiar with or whatever, so let me go over here and express myself? Yeah, you. I'm asking you, Let's Roll. Answer my question. ATX, Big Cletus, what's going on? I see you, man. But I want Let's Roll to answer my question. You see what I say, chat? All the time. I say this. Yes, you've been subscribed. How long you been subscribed? Let's Roll. How long have you been subscribed? Because you know I could find out. I'm giving you a chance to talk. See, when I ask questions, I want feedback. I want responses. I don't want you to sit out there and clam up and be quiet. Because when I'm talking about other things and saying certain things, these little remarks get dropped. Stuff that I ain't even talking about. But answer the question. Don't know, many months. Well, I'll find out. See, this is the part that you don't want me to do. This is the part that you really don't want. But you're gonna make me, huh? Yeah. First of all, Mike 2.0, let me say this. I was not giving Spence fans hell on opinions on the Bud fight on Drew's show. I was not. What I spoke on was the fact that how many people didn't listen to information that was put out there from years ago. Second of all, I didn't block you. Shareable Allah did the honors. And if you want to come back with another account, we can do this all day, in the words of Steve Rogers, because I don't have to talk to you. Now, you can either behave or be gone. It's your choice. Everything that I've had to say about the Spence and Crawford fight has been on the level. I've put neither guy down or ridiculed either one. I spoke succinctly on the matters. And because you cannot handle the fact that someone can articulate their ideologies in a manner of which you might have to go and reach and grab a thesaurus or something, that's not on me. It's more on you. Come in here trying to insult me. Appreciate you, Shower. Appreciate you. You see how some people want to stick out like a sore thumb? They just want to wave their hand and say, I'm here. Look at me. Huh? Well, maybe that's why you have 4 subscribers, huh? On your channel. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, that's right. Shower, they quick for that. They pop up, you know, oh, they're talking about this here. Let me go in. Cause remember, I took the subscribers only mode off and how long you gotta be subscribed for. Because right now, I'm operating under a certain discipline of understanding that those who roll with me will roll with me. The other ones will get rolled the fuck up out of here. That's all. It's as simple as that. That's why there's a lot of blue in my chat, because that blue means that you have the right, huh, to cut loose. And I love when you cut loose. Yeah. When you get to cutting loose, yeah. And what's the lesson? The lesson is,
as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
yeah, that's for Mike Jones and Mike Jones 2.0. So if he comes back with Mike Jones 3.0, we'll show him 3 times more. Huh? Yeah! How about that? Huh? But if he was really here for a true lesson, he'd learn this lesson right here.
And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. But you know what they all are, right?
Yes. Me again.
Creeps hanging around, huh? Hanging out in the chat. And you can always tell them,
Look, Fuckstick, I'm incredibly busy, so why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
The insults will run deep on Stormybman's channel. You have to understand that.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Yep.
I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations to get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you.
Yep. But as long as we got Shower out there, the only message they need to hear is this one right here.
Rock-a-blah, baby.
Hey, as long as we got Shower out there, that's the only message that they need to hear right there.
Rock-a-blah, baby.
Yeah, that's what's up. That is what is up. See, and I just be chilling, right? It's like, I don't play that stuff all the time. But just to let people know, hey, there's still some seeds, to be popped. That's just like when I was looking into my my menu of subs. I saw my Canelo Charlo video has almost 200 views. So it's like once I get to talking about Canelo, people will tune in for those videos. What's up with that? They'll tune in for that one. Shower, what are they saying when they come for you? What are they saying? Oh, well, they're just displaying their creep behavior. That's all that is. Just being creeps. That's all that is. Yeah, I saw that one. Shower. I saw that one. But you know, those are those guys. They're the ones that are the racists that are hiding behind, like they support Canelo or whatever, but they think that they have free reign to be rude and stuff like that. But you'll always have the green light to, you know, Thanos snap them into reality. That's just like once I start playing some of these clips, the numbers fell off by about 10 or 12 people. They're the same ones all the time. Yeah, of course they're weak. They're weak. They got nothing better to do with themselves. You ever seen me out there making stupid comments like that? No, absolutely not. Half the time when I respond to somebody in the comments section, I usually respond with an intellectual response, and that really throws them for a loop. It's like, for shame, huh? If you guys didn't check out that Canelo video, check it out. I put out some good ones the past couple of days. Couple of Stormybman's briefs. One a couple of days ago, it's like talking about the Berlanga and Munguia winner. The Regis Prograis and Devin Haney fight. Yoenis Tellez, the Cuban sensation. And then tomorrow there'll be another video. So tomorrow morning, got a video premiering. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. That video tomorrow morning will be about AJ talking about Fury and Ngannou. I don't know why I put 2 G's in the man's name. Let me remove those right now. But yeah, we're going to get ready to wrap this up, man. The 2 hours goes by fast. But you see how, you know, when trolls come in, how they'll try to distract and detract from what we're really trying to do. It's one of the reasons why I take the time out to address the chat, welcoming you guys, you know, having conversation with you and whatnot, because that's important. But some of these folk, they come out here and they don't mean you any well whatsoever. But they just want to, if they can interject themselves, interrupt, they'll do that. They'll do that. That's why you can't let that take place like that. But before we get out of here, let me show my little merchandise trailer here for you guys. For some of you that haven't done so, you got to get you some of this Stormybman merchandise. Guys have got to get you some of that Stormybman merchandise. Tonight I was wearing my F+ get to the back of the class tee. Better get you one of those. They're awesome. But yeah, we're going to get on up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came out tonight. The super chats, the super stickers, and the wrenches handling that business like Shower. Taking care of that business. I really appreciate that as well. Enjoy your weekend. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And we'll be back next week with another chop session. Peace to everybody. Peace.